Shane, I never used to have anxiety, but the older I get, the more I find I'm constantly worried. I'll get fired from my job, I'll say the wrong thing, or I've done the wrong thing. My friends don't really like me anymore. My partner will leave me eventually. Just perpetual worries that she's having. So I asked her a few follow-up questions, and she said about her childhood. My stepmom died in a plane crash when I was 17. 3 years ago, my stepdad left our family after 20 years and never said a word to me. I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. I'm okay now, but remission is always possible. I'm 37. So this is just another clear example of how, you'll get hypothyroidism, or you'll have a stomach ulcer, cancer. The body takes the front, right? And you may think, oh yeah, I've got hypothyroidism, I need more T4, or I'm not converting T4 to T3. And for those that you don't know, they're just thyroid hormones that if you go to see a doctor, he'll prescribe you, it's a certain medication. That's just symptomatic healing. You're going with X and trying to get Y to fix it. When the problem is the emotional stress, and your body's trying to get rid of it, and the only way it can get rid of it is through physical manifestation, right? Now, the thyroid is here. That's where the fifth chakra is. And fifth chakra is all about expression, and more importantly, non-expression. So if you've got a blockage here, you don't express yourself. You do not speak your truth. You kind of bite your tongue, or you're not confident enough to say what you feel. And that's showing up in your worry. So you're worried about what your boss thinks of you, or what your friends think of you, or that no one loves you, or that your partner's going to leave you. And you have all these worries which will exacerbate the problem of you expressing yourself, because you're not going to express yourself when you're already worried that people don't like you, because you're going to think that you're going to make things worse by saying something. So the remedy, or the cure, in my honest opinion, is to just start expressing yourself. And the only way you're going to get those thoughts out of your head is by actually proving to yourself that they're not true. So what I mean by that is, if you've got a friend, fuck the friend, let's go straight to the boss. If you've got a boss that you think that doesn't like you, or that wants to fire you, or you think you're not doing a good job or whatever, go up to him and say, hey buddy, I just wanted to check in and make sure that I was doing the job to the best of my ability. I was wondering if we could set up an appointment where you could give me some feedback in how I could do my job better. I mean, you say that to a boss and they're going to fucking give you a promotion for starters, but regardless of that, just by you expressing yourself just like that to your boss, it's going to clear so much blockage and energy in there that you're instantly going to feel better. And on top of that, with the feedback that he gives you, you no longer worry about whether you're going to lose your job or not, because you're speaking directly to the person that's responsible for your job. So if you get good feedback, you're not going to lose your job. Again, go to your friends who you think don't like you and say, hey guys, I really want to be the best friend I can be to you guys. Is there anything that I'm not doing, or that I'm doing, that's really upsetting you, or that's making our friendship worse, or whatever? I really just want to get some feedback. Again, you say that to friends and they're going to be gobsmacked to be like, fuck, this chick's amazing, I really like her, blah, 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 blah. Boyfriend, same again. Just go, hey champ, I want to be the best girlfriend for you that I can be. Is there anything that I can do to make things better? Again, you're not doing this for anyone else except for you, to clear the energy in your throat, and then to make yourself not worry about those things, which will reduce the stress. And one thing I know for sure is, when you reduce the stress, cortisol fucks up your thyroid. When you got excessive cortisol, it robs T4 of T3, the conversion goes fucked, so you actually get your thyroid issues from that. So by expressing yourself and getting these worries off your head and just starting to speak your truth, A, you'll block the energy here that's stagnant, and then B, by reducing the stress, because you're not worrying about these anxiety thoughts that are just make-believe, you reduce your cortisol, which will help your thyroid get better in the first place. I can assure you, you start expressing yourself in all circumstances to everyone that you think doesn't like you, I can almost guarantee you that your thyroid issues will go away and your state of well-being will increase. And please let me know, because I'm pretty fucking confident that this is going to work. Righto. you got a problem, you got a challenge in life, you know where to go.